Hi, I'm Kelsey Mays for Cars.com, and we're at the 2013 Detroit Auto Show checking out Kia's updated Sorento crossover. Now, the popular Sorento has been updated for 2014. Kia says around 80% of the parts are new, despite the visual changes seeming more modest. We first saw this car at last fall's Los Angeles Auto Show. We're going to check it out here and cover what happened. Now, like the Optima, the Sorento gets a new SX Limited trim. That's kind of a top-range model. That's what you see here. Changes for the Sorento include things like reshaped lower bumper openings. There's also redesigned taillights in back, where the Sorento looks the most different from before. Let's check out the interior. Major changes on the inside include a redesigned center control panel here, richer feeling controls than before, and the latest generation of Kia's multimedia system. SX Limited models get fabric down the A-pillars, kind of a nice touch, but I wish Kia had improved some of the materials quality elsewhere. The Sorento still has kind of a lot of hard, cheap plastics on the upper door panels, areas where your arms and your elbows fall. Now, the Sorento didn't do so well in a recent Cars.com comparison between SUVs because the confines were a little bit tight. Kia says that the chassis, which is all new now, should improve that a little bit for the second and third rows. I'm a little bit skeptical. The second row here is fully adjustable, which is nice. It goes forward and backward, and it reclines a few degrees with these levers at your hip point. Unfortunately, even with it all the way back, I have enough but not really abundant legroom here. I'm about 6 feet tall, and that's where I would sit to drive. Let's check out the third row. It hits home in the third row, which is pretty tight. This is with the second row seat all the way back. You're probably going to want to negotiate a few inches of travel forward from your second row passengers if there's anyone big who has to sit back here. Kia says the new Sorento's chassis improves steering feel and ride quality, very important for families who might be buying something like this. Now, the Sorento goes on sale early this year, so stay tuned and we'll let you know just how well it drives.